of COD.
Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc here with another commentary for you. Demolition with some heavy hitters. Luckily enough, I got invited into a game with some, other great commentators out there. They produce a lot of good content and have, a substantial following. We got Bendro, Woody, Onslaught, Dunkus, and Bash, all of which I, frequently check out when I can. They definitely produce a lot of content, so it's hard to keep up with every single video, especially when there's just so much on YouTube that deserves viewing. And for the most part, I don't just watch Call of Duty videos. There's quite a few other stuff that I really enjoy on YouTube, and really happy that we have this source of entertainment, because I hate commercials and I hate TV with a passion for the most part. Reality TV fucking sucks, and that's all it seems to be on lately. If you got a good TV show or something, hook me up. Just started watching that Code Blue, the thing about the police chief or whatever, but here's me going AFK, answering a phone call. But trust me, that's not the whole point of this video. So, I think I got off to I gave off a bad vibe in my drunk commentary with Jacoby the other day, where I mentioned I was sick and tired of people, only wanting to get to know me so that I could promote their shit and promote their channel. And realistically, I do get somewhat irritated when people, are constantly messaging me and, add me as a friend just to spam me with messages using some fucking program. But, realistically, how do you get noticed? And that's the question I want to kind of talk about today. What makes a YouTube channel good? What makes, your YouTube channel successful? That's the question that I get so often, and I really don't have an answer for you. Because even right now, I consider my channel, a decent channel, but I don't consider, a really successful channel. Especially being a niche sort of, I guess, a niche category. Competitive gaming is not a big thing. It's not that popular. People are hesitant to get involved with it, and people are, for the most part, are just used to, the pub stomping stuff. I think it'll take a lot longer for competitive to really take notice, but that's horrible, aim. Don't pretend like that didn't happen. But it'll take some time, but I think eventually it'll catch up, and that's what I'm hoping for. So I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna hopefully get as many new viewers interested in my passion as possible. And that brings me to the point of, why channels are successful and why some are not. And I think it has a lot to do with what you're in it for. I really do. I think there's so many commentators out there that you really have to provide something special nowadays. And if we go down the list, let's start with Woody right now, because I think from the stats, Woody's the fastest growing channel right now, him and XJaws. But I don't really watch XJaws, and I much prefer Woody stuff. So we'll talk about Woody to start with. What about Woody's videos make and draw people into watching his stuff? Now, just getting a peek of it, what is my theory on it? Well, I think because he has that older age, he really appeals to a lot of younger kids that are looking, for the educated adult. They don't want another young kid, not usually, they don't want another young kid telling them, tips and tricks. And I think that's where Woody comes in, where he doesn't just do tips and tricks. He does life stories. He does, life involvement, real issues, and all that stuff. So I think he appeals to a huge and very broad range of people, and I think that's why his channel does so well. Now, when we compare it to my channel, I'm an older guy. I'm 25, gonna be 26 soon, and I've been in competitive gaming for 9 years. I've been participating actively going to events, gaming shows, gaming CES. I went to EA and a bunch of other things. I actively participate, and I think I have a bit higher knowledge base in what I like to do than other people. There's not a lot of competitive YouTube guys out there, and I don't think there's a single other YouTuber that carries the knowledge base that I have behind me. And I don't mean to sound like cocky, but that's essentially where I think I'd strive, and that's where I do well. So if you were to start a channel, I think you really need to have something that no one else does. And you really need to be creative at this point. With 20,000 something Call of Duty competitors or commentators, you need to create your own image, and you need to be original, and you need to have fun. That's what it's about. It's not about the money. Don't start it on the money, and don't get caught up in it. And if I have any other advice for you, it's don't get caught up in the drama. The drama follows everybody, it seems, and it's terrible. But yeah, if you'd like me to continue, maybe give some more tips on this topic, feel free to drop a line, and don't forget to hit that likes button, because it really does help grow the community and grow my community, and I appreciate it. So thanks a lot. This is Holiday Doc, and I'm out of here.